you and welcome to the show for today. This morning on Perspectives, I have Destiney La'Chay here to do something that I've never done before. I'm doing a continuation episode. For viewers who are familiar, you'll remember her brother, Davion Highland, his episode, Fellowship Through Cosmetology. And now I have his sister, Destiney, here talking about Fellowship Through Cosmetology 2. So I have a kind of a two-part episode, and I plan to end this trilogy with another member of the family who was playing an important and a very vital role in these two artist cosmetologists' development. And ultimately, we're just talking about Fellowship Through Cosmetology. So Destiney, you already know we're getting started, and I just want to kind of get it rolling by just talking about those early years. Okay. So tell me about baby Destiney.
Ooh, baby Destiney. Ooh, baby Destiney. Listen, baby Destiney was playing in hair grease. Playing in hair grease. Listen, getting my hair slicked with good spits, good edges done. Listen, baby Destiney. Ooh.
It sounds like that love for cosmetology was just natural.
It's just so natural. When I say natural, it's crazy. So my mom is a beautician. My dad's a barber, as we all know. So hair products, clippers, combs, everything's just all around the house. So that's how I got started. Literally by watching them, just following them, what they're doing in the bathroom. I started playing with my own hair. But I always had my hair done. My mom kept my hair in, what's it called? Clapper balls, braids. I had all kinds of different braid styles, updos. Baby Destiney always had some kind of pigtails, some kind of something. Every picture I look back in my photo album, listen, Baby Destiney had a hairstyle. Period. So it just came so natural. Like, I had no choice. And to be honest, hair wasn't like, I wanted to do fashion, but I was so surrounded by hair, I could not have done hair. So like, baby Destiney just picked up everything and ran with it.
Now, if you can remember, tell me your first experience as a child with actually doing something to a head. For me personally, Lord have mercy, cut a head of box braids out of my head.
Okay, so listen. Cabbage Patch dolls. Cabbage Patch dolls, and then I had a little playing doll when you put her hands together, she prays. She had some pretty braids. Well, it was actually curly hair. Then my mom put braids in her hair. So I think my mom braided her hair down. So I started playing with it, but I cut them. So first thing, my first, I guess, encounter with hair would be cutting the braids off of my baby dolls. Cutting the braids off, cutting the ponytails off, and playing with the baby dolls, for sure. That's first encounter. Man.
Thanks for tuning in. Watch me live on Perspectives with Alana McLaughlin.
I used to sit in the barbershop and beauty shop. Listen, first off, let me go back.
This is on the CW channel.
I would be there every day with him in barber college. When my mom was in
right now, live.
I was beside her. So literally, like, I used to play. They would let me play in the barber
little mannequins.
On the mannequins. I would play in hair. Just would do whatever. Because I was always there with them. Man, I'm trying to remember. I done did so many things as a baby.
I know, in the whole family.
The whole family. Like,
oh my God.
I'm trying to think. Man, I done played in so many heads. Between barber college, cosmetology, just watching them. So if they went to school, I went to school. Literally. 5, 6 years old. Right there by their side. Used to get off the bus at my dad's barber college.
The bus used to drop me off at the...
Right in Madison Square.
Oh, no.
And it's actually crazy because I worked right where I used to get off the bus at. Where my dad's barber college was is where I work now.
Oh,
so, yes. So I still live in Nashville. I'm inside of there. Yep.
Oh, my God.
Full circle.
Now, Destiney, tell me, think about middle school, high school. Were you doing your classmates' hair?
Yeah, middle school, listen, that's where I took off. So my first official client was my grandfather. So I would do his hair probably I ain't gonna lie, it really was every week. So at that point, I didn't even know you're supposed to retwist locks. I was taking his locks down and restarting them every single time. Oh my God, so crazy. But he was the first official client. Once I seen that I had locks down pat, literally all of my 7th, 8th grade class would walk the bus home with me, would line up to my grandmother's couch, and get their hair done.
And get locks.
I promise.
Destiney.
Look, the mamas would knock on the door. It's 11:30. We got school in the morning. How are you still in here doing hair? when y'all got at school at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock,
Cause they getting that starter set.
getting the starter set, and then on top of that, I was slow. So it used to take me hours and hours and hours and hours. But now, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, in and out.
Oh my God, for Starbucks?
Anything lock related.
What? A retwist?
Retwist. And look, on my clients that have been coming for years, could do 15 minutes.
Oh my God, Destiney, we're gonna pick back up on that in our second segment, how you develop that artistry and ultimately the impact that you've had on local students from international public schools and these kids. And I encourage our viewers to tune into the second segment of Perspectives, where Destiney and I will be discussing fellowship through cosmetology.
25 words or less.
Okay, Chan Tay Tay, as we call it.
Well, who's post buddies calling that?
Taking wordplay.
Oyster.
Live right now on the CW channel. Tune in to watch Destiney Highland on Perspectives with Alana McLaughlin.
Every weekday.
Together with Corbin, you rocked it. You're going over $10,000.
Watch 25 words or less. Weekdays at 8:30 on CW Nashville.
Look how pretty the tree is. It's not complete.
CW Courtside Saturday. It all tips off December 7th. When celebrity sketch.
Baseball cap. We didn't quite get there.
Sometimes the art.
He's clearly drawn a baseball cap with a large frontal part. That part's called a visor. Let's give it a shot. Visor? Yeah!
Is in the steal.
Let's see if Team Jaleel can steal this. I'm gonna say garbage truck.
Dictionary.
When somebody steals, I don't know why, it's so much fun.
Fun for them.
Every weekday.
Watch Dictionary weekdays at 9 on CW Nashville.
Is it a fever?
Right or wrong.
If you're wrong, why not be wrong with Flair? And that was wrong with Flair.
It's laugh out loud fun.
Is it something that can be vegan? As the mother of a vegan, I think everything can be vegan, or you tell them it is.
That will keep you guessing.
Is it Disney World?
No.
Disneyland?
Person, place, or thing.
Weekdays at 9:30 on CW Nashville.
Welcome to the second segment of the show for today. For viewers just tuning in, I am host Alana McLaughlin. You are watching Perspectives. This morning on the show, I have Destiney Highland here discussing fellowship through cosmetology. She's discussing her faith background, the experiences that she had as a young girl with cosmetology, barbership, beauticianship, and ultimately the impact that has had on the beautician that she is today, and loctician specifically. We actually just ended our first segment talking about the quickness with which that she could do locks. She's actually been called the fastest loctician here in Nashville, and I'm not going to dispute it, because what I see, it's accurate. It's very accurate. Something I think is super interesting off camera, you just told me you had 3 carpal tunnel surgeries.
3.
And so tell me what carpal tunnel is, and really in its prevalence in your industry.
Okay, so perfect. So here's our hands. We all have a carpal tunnel, right? So once your carpal tunnel has become inflamed and altered, eventually you'll have a lot of problems. So it's very important as a stylist, or just anyone in life. Everything you do, you use your hands. So it's important to be ergonomically correct. Everything that you do, listen, toothbrushes. You know, they have the foam things you can put around to make your toothbrush comfortable. Anything you do with your hands, just be mindful. Holding your phone, anything that's not necessary, be careful. But carpal tunnel is something that you can develop by doing hair, by doing things repetition. Now, being that I started so early, I hit the ball rolling. So like I started physical therapy before my hands at 16. So at 16, I was already having problems. But by the time I hit probably around 20, I was seeing doctors and we were discussing surgery. By 22, my surgery was already scheduled. So by 23, which was December 2020, I was going in for 3 carpal tunnel surgeries. They did them at the same time.
Whoa.
And it took a long time to heal. But carpal tunnel was something that I'm glad to have experienced. That way I can kind of teach and guide, you know, my students and, you know, just other cosmetologists to be mindful of. Sometimes I see them taking clients back to back and just braiding, no lunch break, no time, no me time, no massages. And I'm just like, wow, like, I see it.
You're
Like,
gonna burn
you're
out.
gonna burn out. So it's very important you don't burn out and you take care of yourself. So carpal tunnel is something, it's crazy that it happens to me, but I'm happy that I'm able to kind of help and guide people to stay away from it. You
Because
know?
that first-hand experience is priceless. The kids you talking to now, oh my God.
Yeah, it's something I've been really like just pushing. Like, please, if you're gonna get booked and busy, please take time out, space them out.
And I'm actually glad you brought that up because a lot of our entrepreneurs don't prioritize self-care.
They don't.
And they'll get on platforms like this and be like, yeah, I work all day, I take 15 heads a day. And that's great.
Yeah.
Until it's not.
It's great as good now.
Oh my God, because I mean, how booked and busy you gonna be laid up with, you know,
Exactly.
hands healing?
Like, you literally need your hands for everything. So open a car door, pulling your pants up, washing it up in your
I
neck.
know.
So all those simple things that seem so simple are hard for me. But you know, I maintain, but it's hard. So I try to encourage everybody, you know, take care of your hands because you only get one set.
You're right. And that education kind of segues us into our next topic, which is your involvement with these schools, specifically Lead Academy. Now tell me how you even got involved with mentoring youth. Tell me just the thought of it, where that came from, and the actual execution.
Okay, so the start, basically, we had our own barber college, which is Music City Barber College. So that's where Music City Locks came from. But I actually graduated from my dad's barber college, Music City Barber College. So I was firsthand, you know, seeing the instructor. I'm the teacher's daughter, so you know, everybody was like, "Ooh, that's, you know, I gotta be careful what I say. That's the teacher's daughter," you know. But I was there. Each lesson plan he made, you know, just everything. I've seen it all. And I'm very inspired. My dad, like, I'm very inspired. I was inspired then. I mean, and that love just for students and teaching, being that my hands were becoming so bad, I kind of already knew, you know, eventually I'm going to transition. This is what I see my dad doing, and this is what I would like to do. I seen the love that everyone had for my dad, and it's like, oh, I love that. And I just was like, wow, I want to be like my dad. But
and then tell me, like,
it just came natural.
Girl, tell me, pitching this, actually, like, getting on the ground and actually going to a school and, like, really getting started.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
So I had already so for one, I've already kind of been going to different schools and doing, you know, career days. They've already been reaching out. I've been doing those for years. But Lee's Bend just so happened knocked on my door one day. When I was thinking about them, they were thinking about me. They knocked on my door, and they were actually passing out flyers saying, "Hey, we're taking new students in the area, and if you have a student, send them to us." I was like, "Oh, my babies are young, you know, they're in elementary, so maybe one day though."
Yeah.
I said, "But come here." I was like, "Hi, I'm Destiney Highland. I got something for y'all. I would love to be involved with Lee's Bend, being that Lee's Bend was my middle school." So I was just like, wow, this is my time. This is my time, and wow, the time is literally like, here, say something. So I talked to them. We had a whole conversation, which was actually last April. By the time I talked to him again, he called me in like June. When June came, we were just in conversation like, hey, when school goes in August, I'm gonna call you to come in. So from August all the way till now, like, I've been in communication, and we've been working on this after school program at Lee's Bend to license young girls and young guys so they can have their hair braiders license.
Oh my God.
But I don't know, the opportunity just was presented to me, and it was at the perfect time, and I was like, wow, this is my school that I went to. I remember how middle school had an impact on me and the things I thought about in middle school, the things I went through in middle school, and being the person I am today, I'm just like, wow, I want to help wherever I can. I want to use my skills, my knowledge, and I just want to help the youth today. whatever I can do, like I'm gonna be there because middle school is the most important time.
It's the roughest too.
Yes, it's the roughest. They're learning things and picking things up, and if you can prevent some of it and give them something, give them something to look forward to, let's do it.
And we're gonna pick back up on our final segment about that outreach. But I think that's awesome because it's really the same thing you were doing when you were in middle school.
Exactly.
All them kids at your house till midnight was crazy, but at least they were somewhere safe till midnight.
Exactly. And then on top of that, if I could have had my license in middle school,
Oh my God.
So I said, let's do this.
You're right. In our final segment, we're going to pick back up on Music City. Lots of ways that the community can support not only you, but Lead Neely's being and what you're trying to do over there. Expansion plans. We're going to talk about what the future looks like for you, for Music City, for your family, and ultimately ways that we can support you. And I encourage our viewers to tune into the final segment of Perspectives, where Destiney and I will be discussing fellowship through cosmetology.
Commercial break.
Here's how we play. A 6-letter word for you and me, starting with P. A 7-letter word for something that baffles. Put them together, you have People Puzzler, the
Thank you for tuning in.
most crossword puzzle game show ever. Yes, play alongable. I said it. Aretha spells it out in a song. Respect. Julia Roberts was a runaway.
Okay, Brian.
Apologetic board game.
Sorry. People Puzzler. Weekdays at 10:30 on CW Nashville.
It's so beautiful.
Filling people's lives with joy.
Show what you can do instead of what you can't do.
I got chills.
Watch the Jennifer Hudson Show weekdays at 11 on CW Nashville.
I am the type that needs to be locked up forever.
Real crime, real lives, real justice. You're talking here about a very messy crime.
I'm an innocent man, and I hope the whole world can see it now.
48 hours. Watch with a friend. It's an alibi.
Why did you buy that sledgehammer? You gonna do some home improvement, or were you buying a murder weapon?
14 hours weekdays at 1 on CW Nashville.
When you want the biggest stories, only one name comes to mind. Welcome to TMZ Live. We break the stories that the world wants to talk about first. We broke a story of there had been arrests made in the death of Matthew Perry. Accurate news and enthralling stories from the heart of Hollywood straight to you. We broke a story that Diddy got arrested. I have never read 14 pages that contain so many shocking allegations.
TMZ Live weekdays at 3 on CW Nashville.
Welcome to the final segment of the show for today. For viewers just tuning in, I am host Alana McLaughlin, and you are watching Perspectives. This morning on the show, I have Destiney La'Chay here discussing fellowship through cosmetology. We're discussing her background, her education, faith, her career, her partnerships with the local Nashville youth, and ultimately the impact that she seeks to leave on the community and ways that we can support her. In our first two segments, we just talked about her early background, family of different stylists, barbers, and those who work in the industry. And she had that first-hand experience watching both mom and dad work in the industry and have success in it. And from there, she took the knowledge that was given to her as a child and expanded on it. And we're picking right back up in this final segment on that knowledge. Now, Destiney, this ain't easy. What you do isn't easy. And I asked Davion this too. This is the fellowship part that I want to get into. I want to talk about how you deal with clients of all walks of life. You have different people every single day. I know Davion, he referenced one of his things is he forces people to talk. He said, he was like, you may not order something, but I'm going to keep talking to you as a service. He's like, and eventually that person will say something or do something. You figure out they've been having a day. They need to get it out. So kind of tell me how you fellowship at work.
Okay, fellowship at work. Okay, so similar to what my brother said, I am a talker anyways. And I do know people come and they come and that's their me time. They come to relax. You know, you have clients that want to put an earbud in and they want to relax. That's okay. And I might let you do that. But I might politely take an earbud out and I might say, hey, how you doing? You know, what's going on? What's new? I'm so happy to see you. You know, and I spark conversations. I might let them pop back in for a second, but throughout the service, I still continue to talk. And eventually, the earbuds come off, and they start talking, and it just starts flowing. And then as they start to come back, they don't come with the earbuds no more. They come and they're talking more than me. So it's one of those things. You have to break the ice. But I don't know. I think I break the ice pretty good. My clients really enjoy me, and I have a lot of the same clients. You know, since high school, matter of fact.
Maintaining their locks.
Yeah, maintaining
That you started.
Look, locks, natural hair. Listen, and even clients who are not being serviced by me anymore, they buy my hair products. So regardless, they're still in my loop, and communication is there. Even the shy ones, like I said, they're not shy no more. But breaking that ice, that's something you just have to do as a stylist. You have to make sure your clients are comfortable. You know, as you're shampooing, you know, hey, how does this feel? Let your clients know that you care about them.
The dogs are snoring in the background.
They're gonna be so comfortable. They're gonna talk.
And they're gonna keep coming back.
Yeah, and they're gonna keep coming back. They're gonna rebook. That's kind of what my clients do. I put my clients on the schedule sometimes. You know, some clients they come every couple weeks, every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks. Whatever the duration is, I pre-book their appointments, and they're already scheduled out.
So don't even let it linger. Trying to call and text.
You're on book. Come on in.
Come on in.
Yep.
And I want to talk about, as many hands as you're doing, as long as you've been doing it, kind of tell me about hair health. I know that you've been selling products, and I want to talk about the inspiration behind that, some of the trends in hair health that you've seen. I know, you know, we talked about dandruff, lice, and kind of tell me how you, as a stylist, kind of combat those things.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to what you said, lice. Keeping the hair clean is so important. So just so happened in kindergarten, at Stratton Elementary, like I said, because we're all about hair, baby. We're all about hair. I don't want to somebody's cubby, grab the little girl brush, hurry up, brush my hair, and put it back in the cubby. I went home. I was like, Mom, my head is itching. It's itching, it's itching. She's like, what you mean? So she got to looking at it, she's like, girl. And I said, Mama, I used a nice brush, and I had got lice. So my mama was not going for that. We treated my hair, but she's like, girl, cut this off.
And I was going to say, you got to cut it.
Woo! Not all the time, but sometimes yes, depending on the severity of the lice. But yes, she did. She cut my hair to a bob. So that right there always stays in my mind. And I just know a lot of these students, a lot of clients, just a lot of people, they may not have, the resources or the knowledge about hair to know that, oh, I have to clean my hair, I have to shampoo it, I have to actually do it regularly, not just once a month, every 2 months, every 3 months. So that right there does stick out to me, and that really makes me want to, pass my knowledge around and make sure people are shampooing and have the products that they need to take care of their hair. Now, dandruff, if you don't shampoo your hair, you're going to get dandruff. Dandruff is contagious. So the more dandruff you have, the more it's going to create. So you've got to have, for one, the shampoos, the conditioners to keep that clean. But then once you shampoo and conditioning, you've got to moisturize. Like, some people, they say, my hair is already naturally oily. That's cool. Your hair might be, but your scalp might need a little bit. So that's where my hair products come into play. So I make my own hair products, and I sell them to my clients.
What kind of products?
Listen, a little bit of everything, but specifically hair oil. My hair oil right now is going crazy all over Nashville. Every client that sits in my chair, they go home with a bottle of oil. But right now I'm working on a little more with the products. So yeah, I got a lot going on.
Tell me some expansion plans. What you got in mind?
Woo, girl, y'all gonna see me in every store. It's in the works right now.
Come on, Bronner Brothers.
Come on, Bronner Brothers. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, Bronner Brothers. Listen, I've been to every Bronner Brothers hair show it is. So yes, we've been networking, and I've got a lot of stuff in the mix.
And I would trust your price 100%.
And guess what? I was supposed to buy you some oil today, but I got you.
Girl, bring it whenever you offer. Come get it.
I got you.
Because seriously, you come from a line of people who are trained to do this. Not just people who had a hobby and did it. These are licensed professionals.
Yeah.
Oh my God, mom, dad, brother, and sister, all licensed. We're in a shop. Mind you, we're in the era of sweets.
Right.
We're not even in the era of shops anymore. We're in the era of 4 different businesses in one space, and nobody's talking to each other. And like there's music playing and everybody's upset.
Yeah. I had my first shop at 17. So Hair Posium in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to Cherie. I could never repay her for the things she did for me. But yes, like I had my first shop at 17, and
think of the impact
it just never stopped after that.
Like you've had something to lose for like the last 10 years.
Girl,
And that's
I've been paying 2 rents since I was 17. Yeah.
If that don't encourage you to get up and go to work, I don't know what will.
And I'm gonna go to work every time.
and Destiny, I can't really describe my off for this because seriously, you are exactly what our youth need to see. The children that you're about to work with and these men that you've already been working with, they need to see that this is possible.
The blood, the sweat, the tears, they need to see that it can be done. You have to work hard. It's not gonna be easy, but there's ways you can make things work.
And your hard work is
through
really
kids, through any hardship you have, you can do it. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it and you can make it happen. And that's what I'm here to do today. Just whoever I can lead and touch, I'm here to do it. My heart is big. My love for people is out of this world, and I just want to make an impact on this world. And whatever I see fit that I can do, I'm gonna do it.
Destiny, use these last 2 minutes in the segment to plug yourself, plug the shop, tell ways that our community can support this amazing woman.
Okay, ways you can support me. You can follow us on Instagram, Music City Locks. You can follow Shop Hands Barbershop. You can follow Beauty by La'Chay. It's Lachay. It'll pop up Destiney La'Chay. And then also Destiney La'Chay Beauty on Instagram. So you will see a lot there. Facebook as well. TikTok, YouTube, y'all go subscribe to me. Destiney La'Chay. So I'm doing a lot right now. So you can follow me. But ways you can support. I really plan to go hard with my products, and I would love to donate her products to every school in Nashville, Tennessee, surrounding counties, whatever the case may be. Anybody I can give the oil to who's in need, I plan to do that. Homeless shelters, anybody who's in need, period. Churches, I'm really wanting to donate products. Now, it does get expensive.
So donations always help.
Donations always help. And, that's something I really have in the works.
But these are just perfect ways that people can support you. And honestly, this is a great way to end off this episode, just getting in touch with you, getting in contact. And to my viewers, thank you for allowing us the space to share these perspectives, and thank you for allowing this platform. Thank you, and good morning.
Thank you for watching, y'all. Have a great day.